I never liked winter. Not the picturesque Hallmark movie kind of winter with twinkling lights and cozy fireplace. No, I mean real winter. The kind where the cold seeps into your bones, where the wind howls through the trees like some hungry thing, where the nights stretch on endlessly. The kind of winter we had the year my friend Jonah disappeared. It happened in February, during the worst blizzard in decades. We were staying at my family's old cabin deep in the woods of northern Maine. My father had built it back in the 70s, a sturdy thing meant to withstand the harshest weather. But that winter, the snow fell heavier than ever, burying us in a world of white. There were 4 of us: Jonah, myself, and our 2 other friends, Rachel and David. The plan was to spend the long weekend drinking, playing cards, and pretending we were still carefree college kids. But on the second night, Jonah wanted to go outside. "It's just snow," he said, rolling his eyes at our protests. "I just want to see what it looks like out there. I won't go far." He grabbed a flashlight and stepped out onto the porch. The wind shrieked as the door swung shut behind him. Through the frosted window, I watched his beam of light wobble, swallowed quickly by the storm. 10 minutes passed, then 20. "Where the hell is he?" Rachel asked, pacing near the door. "Maybe he just—" David started, but I was already grabbing my coat. "I'll go find him." I stepped out into the storm, and the cold hit me like a wall. My breath turned to ice in the air as I shouted Jonah's name. No answer. The snow was up to my knees, making every step a battle. I could just barely make out his footprints leading away from the cabin, half erased by the wind. I followed them. Maybe 50 feet out, the flashlight lay in the snow, still on but pointed uselessly at the sky. My stomach clenched. "Jonah?" I shouted again. Nothing, just the wind and the groaning trees. Then I saw it. A shape in the distance, barely visible through the swirling snow. A figure, standing completely still. It wasn't Jonah. The thing was tall, unnaturally so, with long limbs that didn't quite seem to fit together. Its skin, if it had skin, was pale as the snow, almost blending in entirely. Its face was featureless except for 2 deep, hollow pits where eyes should have been. It didn't move, but I knew it was watching me. I couldn't breathe. Couldn't think. Then the thing took a step forward. I ran. I stumbled and crashed through the snow, barely able to see the cabin's glow in the distance. My lungs burned with every breath. My legs felt like lead, but I didn't stop. I reached the porch, threw myself inside, and slammed the door behind me. Rachel and David jumped to their feet. "Where's Jonah?" I couldn't answer. I couldn't speak. The wind howled outside, and for the first time I heard something underneath it, a low whispering sound curling through the cracks in the walls. A voice. Jonah's voice. "Let me in."